Hello everyone, it's System, and this is AstroBlock. Hope everyone is well, having an amazing day. I myself, well, I'm having a real good one. So let's kind of get back to this pack here, and let's get to Earth today. That's kind of the plan. So yeah, today what we're going to do is kind of make our rocket and our fuel setup. We're going to make this stuff up here, and then get to the Earth, and that's kind of the idea. Kind of check it out, see what it's all about. But we got a bit of stuff to do. In between episodes, I did a bunch of processing, so like these heavy plates. I guess I needed some copper for something. Netherrack, I believe I have some more of that as well. I wanted to finish off that main quest line, plus we needed 8 of it anyway. We need to smelt it down. I don't know why I'm splitting it in 2s. And yeah, that was pretty much it. I haven't done much else at all, actually, so no even point really to look around. So let's not do that. What we're going to get into right away is the fuel setup. So I know we need a bunch of stuff here, so I'm just going to start grabbing, I guess. Let's grab you, probably that there. And what else do we need here? We're going to need some stone, I think. And we're also going to need some iron, tin. Let's grab you. Copper we'll need. And I can't think of what else. Oh, some redstone torches, that's for sure. We'll need like 6 of them, I believe. And that should get us going. So the first thing we're going to do here is go ahead and make this. This is a magma crucible. It's going to be kind of the first step. Should be pretty easy to do. But let's go ahead and take a look here. We need some of these wafers. Let's go ahead and grab 2 of them. Sweet. I believe I already have stuff in here. I do. Good. So let's pop that in there. Actually make the wafers here. Then we're going to need that nether brick that I started smelting down. And I believe we need 3 of these coils, so let's do that. Then we're going to go ahead and make some machine frames. I believe we need 3 of these as well. And that should be most of the stuff, I guess. There we go. We need a bunch of those portable tanks too. They're just blue tanks, man. They're pretty good, actually. But we're going to grab, I guess I only needed 7, right? I think. So let's go ahead and grab 7 of these things. Actually, let's take 1 of those, pop it in here, because I think I made too many. Then go ahead and just grab the rest automatically, because they don't stack. And that should be good there. Let's go ahead and grab our nether brick. So that's good. That's good. Go ahead and grab our 2 wafers. And we should be able to make that puppy, right? Oh, once we make our nether brick. So we're going to be using this to actually make a liquefied coal. That's kind of the idea of it. It's going to take down, I believe, crushed coal, right? So we have to actually make some coal first, I guess. Let's get that going. Let's get that going. Probably you as well. That and that. And we'll have to compress it down. Let's do... Ooh, why are you laggy, man? Anyway, grab that. Grab that. Make a big batch. And might as well do a batch. So I think for every... I think it's 10... I can't remember the conversion. We'll see when we get there for the liquids. I'll show you basically what we're doing. I'm just kind of babbling here. We need to go ahead and make mag crucible. Then we need to pump crushed coal into it. Then we'll get the liquefied coal, at which point we need to run that through a fractioning still. Then we'll get this liquid called naphtha. Once we have naphtha, we run it through a fractioning still again, and we'll get refined fuel. And I think every time it has the liquid. So I think say 4 buckets of liquefied coal will equal 1 bucket of refined fuel. So that's what I think is going on. Anyway, we got that there. Let's go ahead and actually work on our fractioning stills, I guess, at the same time. So let's go ahead and get that. Then we're going to go ahead and... How many of these we need? Like 6, right? 6. Go ahead and grab that. And what else do we need? Nothing. Grab 1. Oh, they have metadata, right? So we're going to have to go ahead and grab them like that. So that should be good there. We're making some coal here. We're actually going to probably grab our pulverizer. So let's do that. And I guess we'll also need some chests. So let's get some chests going at the same time. Just to be able to deal with the byproducts. Because there is a couple of byproducts there. That's good. Maybe like 4. There we go. And I got 1 extra portable tank. We need that. Just making sure we actually have everything. And that looks pretty good, actually. We may need to turn those chests into trap chests. So we need, what it comes to, tripwires. Let's go ahead and grab 2 of them as well. Do that. Just so we can keep everything separated. That looks good. Everything looks good to me. Okay. So let's head in here. Actually set up this room here. Kind of primed it. We have these sealable aluminum wires, which just take a little bit of the tin blocks and aluminum wire. So not too hard there. Really easy to make. Got her done. And yeah, that's a thing. Let's go ahead and grab a pulverizer here. How am I going to do this, actually? I'll do that there, I think. Then I guess a magma crucible. Then a fractioning still, because we feed them directly into each other with no piping. This is the thing I love about thermal machines. You can just set up the automation so clean, because you can set up all the sides on the inside of the machine. So We're going to go inside all of them, clear them all out, maybe something like that. There we go. Sweet. And then we're going to set all the sides ourselves. You can just shift and middle click on that middle kind of front of the machine bit. It'll just reset all the sides. I'm going to set input on the top. Then we're going to set up a chest here. Let's just use this one. There we go. And this could be where we put in the crushed coal, which I should go grab at least whatever coal we have now and start that process. So right there and right there. Start getting that crushed down. I want to get this done first because this is going to be the part that takes the longest, I think. So we'll do that. I want to make sure it's actually pulling things in. They're pretty slow, I think, right? Maybe? Input. Oh, auto input on. You need to make sure that's on there. There we go. I'll start crushing that down. This machine here, we're going to set that to input and output the other side. That should be fine right there. This is going to turn it into the liquefied coal. But it should do it pretty much automatically for us, right? Oh, I don't have a way. Let's do this. I don't have a way of dealing with the sulfur. So what I'm going to do is set this one to right there. That's in out, I believe. I think that'll work. It might not, actually. Here, auto input enabled. Yeah, it's going to put it there. That's not going to work. Let's try a different setting here. Red. Does this work here? Can't remember. This might work right there. Oops. Not there. So this one's input no matter what, but I think it'll output there. That'll work. And this one I could do the... Let's see if that works. That looks like a good setting there. So it should input from the top, right? Output the sulfur to the top, right? And put the crushed coal in here. Just making sure we actually get another piece of crushed coal. Yeah, that's working. So that's a good little setup there. That'll work. Then I actually need to make a trap chest for the next one. What the heck is that? What? Okay, it looked like a pancake to me at first. We need two of these, so we might also make two at once. Let's do you. Sweet. And we're going to pop that on this one. Actually, that's going to go on the next one, isn't it? We don't need anything in this one. There's going to be no byproduct. I'm a total derp. Let's do you. Awesome. This one should already be getting fuel if we do input, right? And an auto input on the liquid machines isn't required, but we will need a byproduct chest on this one, I suppose. So we'll take you, put you right here, and just set a output through there and one through here. Now the liquid can't go up, so we don't have to worry about it, but we'll get this tar, so we need to kind of deal with that, right? So that was what I was doing there. And this one here, we should just have to do input again. It's going to get the naphtha. See, we're already at naphtha. It's just flying around along, right? But I believe there's a byproduct on this one as well. Do I have a trap chest? I do. Sweet. And then we can do an output on this one. I believe we get sulfur as a byproduct in this one. So that is a thing. Check that out. And then it should end up in the tank. So that is exactly how you do the fuel. As simple as that. And all I have to do is keep throwing coal at it. Pretty much. And we'll just keep getting fuel because we get a bunch here. And get that going. I think like every 40 fuel... Is it 4? No, I guess every one coal. How much coal? How much liquefied coal do you get per coal? Let's see here. I need to figure out exactly how bad this is. Where would we check that? Let's go to liquid. Check this out here. Go here. Yeah, you get 100 millibuckets. That's going to get halved once and halved again. So every one crushed coal is going to equal 25 millibuckets of actual refined. Yeah, refined fuel. So that is kind of how that works there. So yeah, that is the setup. That is done. That was pretty easy. We'll drop this off here. Let it kind of do its thing. I need to kind of make this one go where it belongs. I want to make sure that's not coming up here at all either. Now that I changed the settings, I think that was just the first batch, right? No, some still ending up here. What did I do wrong? How could I set that so it doesn't do that? Aw. We'll just do input through the top. I guess the sulfur I'll take out manually. Realistically, I should have these machines one higher than send the sulfur somewhere else. I guess, but at this point, it doesn't really matter. Anyway, that will work. It'll work. We'll end up with 64 in there at some point, but I can manually take it out. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on to the rocket, because that is kind of the next big part of it. And okay, I went ahead and fixed that little issue there that I was having with the chest. So I went ahead and just made a 1x2 drawer, put in the sulfur and the coal, and locked it. That way, that's the only things that go in there. Really simple fix. I don't know why I didn't think of that in the first place. Also grabbed a bucket of liquefied coal. I had to pop this on top and output it. But works great. Did its job. And made it so I could actually do the quest, because I actually had a quest there that I skipped. Which reminds me, I need a fracturing still now. I don't know if it needs to be empty though. Maybe. Let's do this. Yeah, the metadata might mess things up. There we go. Let's do that. And grab this and see if it actually gives me the quest. Yeah, we got our quest now. So I'm not missing my quest, because otherwise I'd have to come back and remember to do it later. So that works there, probably, as long as I output. There we go. And it's input. Everything's working. Now a fraction. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and work on the next part here. Next part is going to be the launch pad and the fuel loader. So the fuel loader isn't too bad, I don't think. Let's see here. Do I have any tin left? I might have to do another batch of tin. That and that. Let's just do a big batch. Let's get that done. Let's pull you out too. So aluminum, tin, get that going. And we may have a couple we're kicking around here somewhere. It's so hard to tell. Too many materials now. Oh, we just got hit by a meteor. So there's probably a hot meteor up there. I've never showed you guys actually the hot meteors, I don't think. They are around here somewhere. Where's it at? Can't see it, man. It might be on one of the little rocks nearby. I guess we won't see it. But that was definitely being hit by a meteor. I wish I could see it. They sometimes land on the small little rocks that are floating out there too, and I'm guessing that's what happened because I am not seeing it. Oh well, not a big deal. They're just red. Don't touch them. They burn you. Burn bad. Anyway, let's go here. Let's grab our tin. There we go. Then we need to do that, right? Get ourselves some canisters because I believe I used them all. And yeah, we need to go ahead and actually do the fuel loader. So just that, some copper plate, some tin compressed. I might have some compressed tin actually. Right there. 1, 2. And anything else? Nothing else. Oh, a basic wafer. So we need compressed iron as well. And then just get this puppy done. Compressed iron right there. Make ourselves a wafer. Compressed iron. There we go. Right? What else is needed? Oh, the different material. What is it? Totally forget what it is for that wafer. Piece of iron as well. So let's grab you and pop you in there. There we go. We also already got the actual launch pad, I believe, for free, actually, from going through the area. That is the buggy 9. Going through the structure there. You can grab 9 of those, really easy. They're pretty expensive, actually. They take a fair amount of iron otherwise. So find them for free is definitely decent. Although iron's not really an issue anymore. We need to go up here, grab our wafer. There we go. And see if we can actually make this thing. I can't remember. No, I still have my copper plates on me. There we go. Got our fuel loader. Looks like we got ourselves another quest as well. And we're going to need power for this too, actually. Let's go ahead. Grab. I don't know if we have any cables up there nearby, so I'm going to grab one of these batteries. If I need to fill it, so be it. That's not a big deal. Anyway, let's see here. Any aluminum wires? Looks like I don't really have any left unless I threw them in my bag. I did not. Okay. Must have used them all. Probably when I was doing the sealable wires. Let's head up this way, hopefully. There we go. And probably pop it like right around here. Just on the roof, man. Why not? We just need a little 3x3 area. Don't need anything complicated. We're going to grab the rocket launch pad. And we literally just set up a 3x3. Just like this. Look at that. Sweet. And you notice the little part kind of bumped up in the middle. That's going to be where the rocket sits. And then you grab the fuel loader. And then you just kind of pop that down. And I need to see the sides on this thing. What is this one? Which way does this thing face? I don't think it matters. I think the front of the machine's fine. But I don't know what this symbol is. I am not sure. Huh. That might be fuel? Maybe. You might be able to pump liquids into it. Power needs to go on this side, though. And we got no cabling around here, do we? We don't. So we'll just fill up battery. It doesn't really matter that much. We could just do it right here, actually. There. We just need to rotate that machine a little bit. Let's go this way. Right here. And wrong way. Let's go that way. Sweet. It's going to get filled up. Once we got a little bit of power in there, we're good to go. We're also going to guess we're going to get a better way to move around fuel. It's because it is in the quest line. There's the reservoir. Let's go here. It's right here. It's like a handheld thing. So we'll probably do that. Let's go ahead and grab a couple of that. Seems like a pretty good idea. It could even be worn as a bauble, I think. So, I mean, that is pretty nifty to make sure you never lose it, right? When you're on other planets and stuff. I'm going to need another bucket. Grab you. Go ahead and grab that as well. And what it was left? Nothing, just 2 copper. Copper ingots. I got 2, right? Yep. Go ahead and grab the reservoir. I've never actually used this thing. So what's it do? Stores and transfers fluid, can refill equipment. Use to fill fluid. Use sneaking to activate. Press V to change on use action. So V. What's the action that it changes? Empty, fill. Okay. And then I should be able to just go grab this, right? There we go. And that has 4 buckets in it already. I guess that's what the level means, 4,400, right? 10,000 millibuckets, so it can hold 10. And I should be able to put that in the machine, is my understanding, just by like right-clicking, right? So go here and see how that works. Or maybe I can put it here. Ah, there you go. That works great. And just need some power. So let's go ahead and grab some power here. There we go. We should have more than enough in this thing now. Can I have that though? That'd be great. Don't have my magnet on right now. And probably have to put it that way. Nope. Wrong. There we go. Is that working? Is it going to make me use a cable? I thought you could direct connect. Oh. Oh, these things don't remember their power. They don't keep the metadata. How ancient medieval is that? Anyway, let's go down here for a sec. What do we got for cables down here? We got sealable aluminum wire. I can run aluminum wire straight up. I'm going to have to. Let's just do it that way. What was aluminum wires? Obviously aluminum. And I can't remember what else. Aluminum wire, compressed iron. Let's do, oh, not that. Compressed iron. Go, and aluminum. Sweet. I grabbed aluminum. I'm genius. Anyway, let's go ahead and actually grab some aluminum wires. We don't need many. Oh, we need more than that though. Let's do you and you. Right. Sweet. And I know I have some of those wires now that I think of it. They've got to be around here somewhere. I made a bunch extra by mistake. Anyway, let's go this way. We'll have to just accept the fact that we will have a hole here. Oh, maybe I can get this right. Oh, I need it to come up. It's going to have to come up like right here, isn't it? That's kind of awkward. It's going to be janky wiring. There we go. Something like that. And, I mean, we might not be really using the ship after this. I'm not too worried about what it looks like, to be honest. There we go. Let's go there. And it would just go here and here. Oh, that powers the machine directly. That works fine. Don't need the battery anymore. So we're going to go ahead and grab a tin block and fill this one off. And if I was smart to use a seal bowl, which I may later on. But, that should be able to fuel the rocket now. Of course, we don't have a rocket, and we kind of need to get to that. The rocket shouldn't be too bad. I think I have most of the components. So let's go ahead and actually make the rocket here, which shouldn't be too bad. We have pretty much, like, we have all the heavy-duty plates. We'll have to make some of them. I think I have the steel plates, right? I think we got more than enough, so that should be good. So let's go ahead and see what we do here. So we're going to need a nose cone, just one. So let's go ahead and grab that. Then we're going to go ahead and grab these rocket fins. Probably only need about 4, because that's what it takes. And then this thing here. This is the only thing we actually have to craft some stuff. I don't know what we need here. What are those? Tin? Let's go ahead and grab some compressed tin here. Probably 3. So the main work on this thing, on the first here anyway, is just those heavy duty plates. You're going to need a metric butt ton of them. Sweet. I believe we have a can too. I saw, yeah, we need one, right? So it's right there. Let's go ahead and grab that. Tin can. That's what I'll call it. And then we'll need a button and a foot of steel. So need a couple gravel. There we go. And a piece of stone should be in there too, right? So let's grab you. And now that should be pretty much everything. Well, I guess one piece of iron, right? So let's do you. Let's do a button and a piece of iron. There we go. And the rocket should be effectively finished, right? So that is pretty sweet. Grab you and grab the actual rocket engine. So that's good there. I think that's all the components. The only other thing I think we can add to this, I'm not even sure how it works. I'll have to check it out here as we go. I think we can add 3 like optional chests to it. So I'm going to see if we can do that. I'm not sure how you interact with them. I guess we'll, like I said, try to figure that out. So that's good there. That's good there. Yeah, we got everything. Let's go see if we can actually build this thing now. I have my plates on me, right? Let's go ahead and go in here. Go to tier 1 rocket. Put the nose cone in. The plates, so we're just gonna get them all in place. Sweet. I think the chests go up here. I think that's how that works. Then the fins, then the rocket engine, and there we go. Got a quest complete. And this thing's pretty silly. You can actually carry around the rockets, which actually gets really, really ridiculous when you get to the higher level ones. You get to like, I think it's like the tier 10 one, the electric rocket. It just looks silly as heck. It's just ridiculous. It's actually pretty cool, but at the same time, why can I carry something so heavy? I have no idea why whatsoever. Anyway, let's kind of go out of that. Should be able to place this onto the actual pad now, so let's do that. There we go, get a rocket. Why is it facing this way? Is that normal? And it should be getting fueled though, right? I'm not sure how you do this. You go in here, you do not hit spacebar. If you do, it'll try to take off, right? And we go to G button, and there's our inventories there. And it'll just get fueled in a little bit here as long as we have enough fuel. Oh, I almost just hit spacebar. You want to hit shift to dismount to get out of it? Did it put me in that view, or was I already in that view? Anyway, let's go in here. So I'll go back there. I accidentally filled up this thing full of liquefacted coal too, so I need to deal with that. Well, I was dealing with that, I should say. This should be pretty much empty now. There we go. I think we pick up a bunch more fuel. That's good. Got another 6 buckets there. I don't know exactly how much it's going to take to fly, because I think that the fuel's been changed, right? I think it's usually called rocket fuel. So yeah, that is the thing. It doesn't like doing that, so let's just do that there. There we go. And go back inside and check our fuel level again. We're almost ready. So I don't even think I'm going to worry on my first trip. On my first trip, I'm not going to worry too much about inventory. But if I do plan on going back forth and moving there or taking things to another planet, we have all this inventory space. Although we can only go to a couple planets, I think, with this one. I think it's just Earth and the moon is all you can go, and the satellite around Earth if you build one. Can I actually get the right view? It changes your view when you leave that thing. It's a little disorienting. So the last thing I might do here is make this thing. Let's do that. Let's do that. So like I said, the only places this rocket can go is to the Earth, moon, and a satellite if you make one. Now the issue with that is the asteroid, I think, actually takes the dimension we're in right now. To get back here is a tier 3 rocket. So we can't actually get back. So we need to deal with that like now. We have this item here. It's from Whoosh. It's called the transporter. We're going to go ahead and make that. The other option is when you get to Earth, like you'll actually get your rocket back and you'll get everything back basically. And you can grab that. But if you die in the Earth, as long as you don't make a bed there, it's going to bring you back here. That's the only other way around it. But I'm going to try going with the Whoosh method here and get that made. And it uses Ender Pearl. And I had to go hunt for those and it was a pain. That is not fun to do in this dimension. I got like 4 as a reward, but I went ahead and got 5 more. And we're going to have to melt that down in the crucible as well. So I've gone ahead and done a little bit of crafting. I went ahead and made the transporter, the first level one. We need to do 2 more. And then I need to void this liquid. I don't want to do this, but I got to. Anyway, let's do that. Do that. And then smelt these down. And then I also made a compactor because we needed to make the next 2 levels. So we need to get this transporter up to tier 3. So the actual basic one can't teleport between dimensions, nor can the second, right? This one? Yeah. And this one here can. So we have to get up the 3rd level so we can actually teleport between dimensions. That is kind of the idea. We need a couple of those. The compactor we need, which is actually a really easy recipe. I just went ahead and did that. We need that for plates. I don't know why I made iron plates though. That is not something that I need. What we do need is a couple inbar plates. So let's do 2 of them. Sweet. Then we'll need 2 electrum plates, I think, for the 3rd tier. And that is pretty cool. I also need a piece of hardened glass, I remember now. Let's do that. Let's get it all out of the way. We only need 2 of that. And then that. Then after this, we're going to fly to Earth. We're going to see how it goes, see how it plays out. Hopefully everything goes well, because you never know. Anyway, we'll see. Let's do that. Although I'm not too worried, because when you die in this pack, you keep all your inventory, right? So, I mean, even if we died or something, we'd be pretty good. And making the rocket again, the only thing that would suck would be losing our rocket. But when you actually come down from the atmosphere, a second parachute kind of follows you, and it's actually the rocket. So that's kind of how that works there. Let's go ahead and grab that. That'll be a piece of hardened glass we need. And see if we can make the actual hardened one. The hardened one is here. We need 2 plates and a piece of tin, I believe. Let's grab... I don't know if that's iron or tin. I didn't check, so we'll just grab both. Maybe? Do we have tin? I think I have tin. 10. There we go. Might have been iron. Either way, let's grab that. Go ahead and do that. There's a hardened, and it was 10. So let's do that there. And then the last here, we need to grab our last 2 plates. So let's do that. And we also need a hardened glass. Sweet. Everything's coming together. So yeah, it's going to be pretty cool to finally get to this planet. I'm glad I was able to do it all in one video too, so everyone can just go, hey, I know how to get to another planet, right? So that is pretty cool. Anyway, we'll get this done here. Come on, give me my plate. There we go, we're good. And this cool little machine, I don't think I've used this version of it. I think Whoosh used to be like different, I think, unless I'm crazy. Anyway, oh, I think I'm not producing enough power for this either, so let's make sure we're able to charge this thing. Let's do that and that. While we're waiting, actually, we might need a little power to be able to charge it. So let's do that. There we go. Enough to probably get the fuel into it at least. Over here, we got 1.25 buckets of resident ender. Each ender pearl is, 250. And now we have it in there, which is what we want. And we should have enough power to do this too. So we're going to right-click the ground, I think. Or is it shift right-click? No, it's in the wrong mode. I did the wrong things. Okay, so this thing has 2 modes. One is teleport, and the other one is blink. And I just blinked, so I just used I used 50 millibuckets there to do that. But that's not the mode we want. We want to hit V, turn over to teleport, right-click the ground, and set a teleport spot, which is going to be right here. And then we're going to do that. And right now, when we use it, it should teleport us to the spot, I believe is how this is going to work. So that is pretty cool. But we should get it fully charged. I don't know how much power it takes to actually teleport, but I guess we'll find out. I mean, it holds a lot of power, so it's probably going to take a fair amount. Our power's buffering right now, too, isn't it? Okay, that's cool. And that's pretty much done there. Let's actually just make some room. I'm just going to toss stuff in random places for the most part. Let's do that. Do that here. And we should be good. Anyway, let's go grab what left of fuel we have. Go. We still have, oh, we got 8.7 buckets. I don't think it takes too much to fly to Earth. You know what I mean? So we'll kind of see how that works out. But I think we're good. I'm not going to worry too much about what we have. I'm just going to make sure we have weapons and stuff like that ready on the go. Because I don't know what's going on there. And yeah, let's actually get ready and fly to Earth, man. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab ourselves a stack of, I guess half stack of charcoal blocks here, which should be pretty sweet. Actually, let's grab a full stack. That's what I was working on. There we go. Just for our inventory generator in case I need it. I just want to make sure we're on the ready in case we run out of power. Also, might need our armor. Might need that too. Really depends on the situation. And I don't know if I need my scanner. Actually, this is like a test run anyway, so why am I even worrying that much? Because worst case scenario right now, I get my rocket and I come back to the Earth by dying. You know what I mean? So that's probably the way. I mean, worst case scenario. Usually, too, if you're going to another planet, you'd want to bring a fuel loader with you. But since we're teleporting back, I'm not going to worry about it because we'll be able to pick up a rocket and like come home. So yeah, to use the rocket, go inside it. That's all you got to do, and then hit space. And what that does is going to fly us up into the atmosphere. I know the asteroids don't really have an atmosphere. We'll pretend it's clearing us of the asteroid field, I guess. It is going to bring up a menu where you can actually select a planet. The only planet we should be able to select right now should be the one we want to go to, which is Earth. So we'll see how that turns out. But I'm pretty sure that's going to be the way it turns out. Yeah, it's that first rocket. The second rocket, I'm not sure if the first rocket could even go to the moon. It might be the second rocket that takes you to the moon and Mars. I can't even remember how it works, to be honest. But anyway, we're flying up, we're going. Let's make a lot of racket. That's what it does. Why is my, that's actually concerning. Not that. Which button does that? Oh, V button. The E, you notice that on the left there for my jetpack, the E said off. And I think that means being able to actually fly, right? Anyway, we'll get that going. And yeah, here we are. This is the little menu here. It's the Milky Way, the solar system. We're going to go to the Earth here. You notice this option down here? This is to actually create a satellite kind of platform around the Earth where you could build another base. It's like Skyblock in space. It just has no asteroids. But you can do that if you want. We're not bothering. We're just going to go straight to the Earth here and see what it looks like. There we go. Quest complete. And yes, that's what I'm looking for. That's why I'm looking up right now. I want to make sure that chest is there. Oh, are we over water? Oh, we're going to land in the water. Because that thing's going to have our rocket and our launch pad in it. And we're going to need to pick that up. Plus the excess fuel, actually. Oh, it's not going to let... Wait. I want to let go of this. Can I get on land here? Are you serious? I need to touch ground, so it'll actually break the parachute. Let's do that. And where did that go? It's right there. Okay. It's a little risky, but we have to do it. I guess it's not too deep. I'm going to have to be pretty quick with it, though. I need to drain the fuel out of it. Come on. Let me do it. There we go. There we go. Grab fuel. Not a very good spawn, I'm going to say. But, we should be able to get here now. I am going to take a tick or two of damage, probably. There we go. 3 ticks. Look at that. And here we are. We're on Earth. And everything's different. So this is the Mine Extrapolation World Gen. And plus we've got Lost Cities. Can you not do that when I'm busy? What hit me? I got all kinds of mobs around me, don't I? I guess it was nighttime. There we go. I am a why did I get my Monster Hunter achievement now? I killed tons. Maybe because I didn't do it on the overworld? Anyway, there we go. And yeah, we're in another dimension. This is pretty cool, actually. So here we are. Should be all kinds of weird world gen, I think, because of Mine Extrapolation. But yeah, we're here. We did it. We made it. Oh, is that oh, that's one of those underwater. What are they called there? Lost City things. So we're gonna have to do a lot of exploring around here, probably. But we're here. Oh, one thing I noticed too is there's no radiation, so I can actually just quickly wear my good armor. There we go. And this is cool. This is actually awesome. I keep taking damage though, and I'm going to kill myself. So let's actually try not to do that. Might fly over that Lost Cities. This jetpack is nowhere near as good. It seemed actually decent in space, right? My only complaint in space was it was making me, when I just wanted to jump sometimes, it was making me go a little too high. But here, it's not very good. It's not a particularly good jetpack. Look how slow it feels. Oh, so slow, plus you drop like a rock. Anyway, let's head over here for a second. Take a real quick little looky and see what's going on. So yeah, I saw there was a chest below us. What's going on down here? Might be mobs too. Anything here? We got bookcases, we got stuff. We got all kinds of world gen to be around. What do we got here? All kinds of goodies. What is that? Gold chunk? Sandy redstone? Ice stone chunk. Don't even know what that is. That must be more world extrapolation stuff. I believe you can find inventory pets in these chests as well. So that is cool. Won't be able to bring most of this with us. But we're here. We're on Earth, and we know we can get here now. The last thing I want to test, I know you're just like, you just got here, but I want to make sure we can get home. I want to make sure we get home. So we're going to use this. We're going to see if we can go back to our station. And if so, I can fly back on my rocket. So I'm just going to go here. I think it's just like this, right? How do you do it? Shift and right click. And I want to know how much you use too. Yeah, there we go. We're actually, oh, I do need to do this though. Oh, I do. No, yeah, we're good. So we can make it back to our station. We can travel back and forth at will. And it used 250 millibuckets. So I have 3 more trips worth, which isn't horrible. So yeah, that is pretty much how you do the rockets and how you fly to other planets. So I think I'm actually going to wrap this one up here. I'm just going to let everyone know that I do have a Discord. If you want to stop by, say hello, any of that jazz, feel free. Everyone is welcome. Just keep classy. It's all that I ask. Also, I do have a Patreon, so if you want to think about supporting me, move forward, making videos, be absolutely fantastic. We actually have a server up for this pack right now, so if you want to check that out. And yeah, pretty awesome. I am going to end this one here, though. So as always, guys, like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit the subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Well, you guys have a good one. I'll see you guys next video. Later.